motherfucker. Woke up home run in a tip in it. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look at what Picky got it. They double team it, Trey. Give it to Dre. Give it to DeJounte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Dre. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Sickle.
Now you gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Larry. Dixon Way. Emmanuel says, great afternoon, my guy. What an exciting last Thursday. We got to bring that same energy this week. Absolutely. And shout out to you, Emmanuel. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Or maybe not. Hold on. Let's do this sounder until those sounders want to act right. All right. Yes, what a wonderful Monday. Let me put this over here. Grab that. There we go. Grab this. All right, man. So the Falcons win 36-30 off a walk-off, man. And I know everybody done talked about this ad nauseum, but we really didn't get a chance to. So I want to break things down, not just from Kirk Cousins, who set the all-time record for passing yards in a single game, while also getting sacked 4 times. But also, it seems like we're finally out of preseason, guys. To me, it seems like we're finally out of preseason. We're making quick decisions. And one thing that's happened this season, if you leave the door open, Kirk O'Chain's going to kick the door down. And he's going to get us the dub. If we have enough time to go down the field and score either a touchdown or a field goal, Kirk has shown he's able to do it this season. Yes. Has it been slow starting off? Yes. Has the offensive coordinator really put out the best
Dixon Way
plays?
says, what's up everyone, hashtag rise up.
There go the beautiful Shonda. Make sure everybody say hello to the beautiful Shonda. Always putting on for the Dixon Way. Let's go. Well, got to do the sounder. Hold up, let me click on this. All right. And Thank everybody for being a part of Dixon Way. Been an amazing football season. And baseball, football, we go all year round. So there's really no off season for the Dixon Way. But we appreciate every last one of you guys being a part of the Dixon Way. We're closing in on 5,000 subscribers. So we've been blessed enough to have you guys be a part of our family. Hopefully you guys continue to be a part of our family and help this thing grow. One sub and one follower at a time.
Atlanta Dog 88 says, "What's up, Larry and Shonda? We need our D-line to step it up."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Atlanta Dog in the building. What up, fam? I see you. Hey, look. Hey, that's a good point, Atlanta Dog. See, look. Now, look. Before we get into
LLC
it,
says, "Big Larry, what's good, fam?"
What's going on, Ryan? You guys make sure you check out Ryan of the Birdcage LLC. Always got some great content. I do. You should too. Y'all know where to find the link at. All right. So, we look aesthetically, guys. We scored 36 points. We ain't never scored that much with Arthur Smith. So, it's funny that he mentioned that he wanted to put 40 up on us. They ain't did that yet this year, and he definitely didn't do it with us as a Falcon. So, I want to look into this.
The Birdcage LLC says, "Hey, Mrs. Dixon, can't wait to whip them Gators."
See, man, you're gonna start stuff, man. My household is peaceful right now. You don't need to start nothing, Ryan. You really don't. She hear enough of me. Now I'm gonna see nothing but some Gators.
The Dixon Way says, "Ryan." The Birdcage LLC says, "LOL."
See what you did? And nothing but lizards in the chat now. Look at that. All right, so I want to break this down, but defensively, I think we need to start there because offensively, there was rarely any flaws outside of us not establishing the run game. We already know that our offensive coordinator wants to throw the ball all around the field. He wants to be Baby McVay. But I was watching the Rams, and they do have Matthew Stafford under center quite a bit running the ball. So it's not McVay's fault of teaching him how to coach like that. That's just what
the run game isn't there.
All right. So my wife says the run game wasn't there. All right, we can touch on that right quick. Bijan had 12 carries for 61 yards. Great average, to be honest. But really he had that one bust out run in the fourth quarter and that 28-yarder. You know what I'm saying? Algiers, that was tough sledding today, man. 6 carries, 12 yards. But I think both players are momentum players. You know?
Joe says, "Yo, what's up, everyone?"
What's up, Cool Joe? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream.
The Birdcage LLC says,
"Appreciate you coming through.
We gotta get Storm Norton back in. McGarry is back to his old self in giving up the pressure, if you saw that too."
Yeah.
We gotta keep Kirk clean.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. But Bijan, I would say one thing, man. Bijan is a heck of a blocker, man. Like, we do play action and Bijan comes to fill up. Now, Big Vita just threw him to the side. Of course, he can't block him. But anybody else, like a linebacker or safety, he stands him up, man. So while we harsh on Bijan for tippy-toeing sometime in the hole, man, Bijan is a whole blocker out there, bro. Like, I don't remember him being this good last year, but this year, man, he is stopping he had some key blocks in that game, guys. Kirk Cousins does not go for that many if it wasn't for Bijan's pass blocking. Either chipping or straight up taking someone head on head and picking the right man. You know, normally the running back problem is, even if they can block well, they go to the wrong man, and the free man always get by. Bijan has a nose for blocking that a lot of running backs don't have. So you got to give shout outs to Bijan on his blocking. I don't know if anyone really talked about that prior to, but I want to give a shout out to Bijan, not just for his running, you know what I'm saying, because that's a good average, but also his pass protection has been excellent this season. Absolutely excellent. So we can't sleep on that at all. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, Bijan, he'll get his nose dirty, man. We all look at him as a finesse player, but Bijan will get his nose dirty in there. And when you go up in there and try to block a big guy like Vita, or you standing up Davis, you know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, Bijan is standing people up. Like, no. I saw clear runners coming at him. Bijan turned his head, swiveled them hips, and stood a man up. I'm like, okay, man, I respect that. So, yeah, people better talk about Bijan Robinson pass blocking, because it is uber underrated, and Kirk Cousins does not get nearly that many yards if he doesn't step up and make those blocks. So I know we want to talk about the rushing and stuff like that, but Bijan is an excellent blocker. Unlike Tyler, that it seemed like that's his weakness. Another moment when he was supposed to pass protect and dude ran right by him, or he whipped on the block. So Bijan much better blocker than Tyler Algiers, even though Tyler Algiers got him on weight class. So Shaka Zulu, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. The sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. He said Terry needs to swing for the fences to try to get Hassan ready. We need a pass rush outside of Judah. I agree that we need a pass rush, but where's the money going to come from, guys? The only feasible candidate to move some of his money back is Kirk Cousins. And he's not doing that because we drafted his replacement. It would be foolish to do that. He only got 2 guaranteed years. No way he's going to, throw some of that back to the back burner, when most likely he won't be the quarterback after next year. There's no guarantee after next year. So he got 2-year prove-it deal, basically. The other 2 years are optional. But yeah, if he plays well, he'll see all of that money. But yeah, man, I really think that Hassan Reddick is just out of our range, man. Larry, go put your clothes on. I think Hassan Reddick, put your pants on. I think Hassan Reddick is really outside of our price range, man. Because we can go and trade for him, but he's not going to play unless he get a new deal. And the dude reportedly wants between 21 to 25 million. Larry. Okay, go put it on. All right. So, oh yeah, I saw that Birdcage. I saw that, Ryan. Adams and Crosby are trying to become a package deal. That's too much. We definitely can't afford that. I mean, we can't afford it, man. Where else is this money coming from, guys? That's what you got to think about. Where's the money coming from? Well, I would love that. But I mean, once you signed Kirk Cousins, you kind of eliminated that, guys. You already had Jake Matthews. You had who else moved some money? You had Jesse Bates. Not Matthew, but you had Jesse Bates. You got who else? I think Grady moved some of his. I think Jake just moved his a little bit, and then you had one other person moved their money around, and you freed up around $11 million. That's not enough to get 2 players, let alone, I mean, Hassan Reddick wants a new deal. He's not going to play for anyone. So Hassan Reddick is out of it because he wants a new deal, and we don't even have the money. We're trying to figure out how we're going to sign Justin Simmons and Judon after the season. But yeah, right now, guys, I mean, to be honest, you can't move Kirk because all the, I guess, the signing bonus and stuff go onto the cap. So that'll hurt you too. So really and truthfully, man, you got 2 years of Kirk Cousins, which I'm totally fine with, guys. I have not even thought about Michael Penix, man. Kirk Cousins is my quarterback. Plain and simple. I'm just glad he had a game like that to quiet down the people who was talking about, oh, we need to put Michael Penix in. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that we're out of preseason now. And those four first games were preseason. And Kirk Cousins said as much in the postgame, excuse me. He said as much. He was like, as an older player, you know what I'm saying, with a new team, I needed some reps with my teammates. He literally said, I needed reps with my teammates. It wasn't more so the Achilles, having confidence on my foot and my Achilles, more so that I needed more reps with my teammates. Now I feel like that we passed a certain plateau. We know we got to get better, but I like where we're heading now, and I don't feel rusty anymore. So hopefully, Coach Ra, excuse me, man. Excuse me. Sorry about that coughing. Hopefully, Coach Ra will take that in consideration next season in the preseason. If my starting quarterback say he need to knock some rust off, then we need to let him play. In my opinion, we need to let him play. We need to let him play. So, I hope that preseason is over with. I feel it is, though. All right. Shaka says, hold up. ATL Dog said, man, we just need to get Anderson and Nate Landerman back in the lineup. For our defense, defensive line and defensive linebackers, inside linebackers are getting gutted up the middle. Now, we are missing Nate Landman, but one man, it still has to be a collective effort. You know what I'm saying? Defensive linemen got to get off their blocks, or at the very least, occupy two people so our linebackers can actually make it shake. Because offensive linemen are too easily getting up to the second level with ease. Like, they're not feeling the pressure like, I got to double David Aminata, or I got to double Grady. And I think that's what we were expecting. Like, I think we were expecting that either Big Grady or David Aminata would command a double team, one of them. And that would free up our linebackers with free holes to the quarterback or to tackle the running back. So it's not been the case. So that's a front seven thing, not just our middle linebackers. When I look at it more, I'm like, okay, it's more of a front seven thing than just our middle linebackers. Now, it will be better when Nate Landman get back, but again, against the run. But again, we're pretty much playing bend but don't break. And then once we get in the red zone, we try to tighten up. And we usually do. Now, shout out to the halftime adjustments, guys. Because if you can see, the Buccaneers only scored 3 points after halftime. So, yes, the Buccaneers was running up and down the field, but they only produced 3 points. 6 points, 6 points the second half. So, when you're a defense and you only allow 6 points in the second half, a field goal in each quarter, one in the third and one in the fourth quarter, I think you're doing excellent defensively. Now, it won't show in the in your rankings, It won't show in rankings, but I think second half adjustments have been great with the Falcons defensive coordinator. So I got to give Jimmy Lake and Coach Gray shout outs on that. So they definitely have stepped up in the second half of all these games, to be honest. All these games. And the Steeler game was probably our best defensive effort. They didn't allow any touchdowns. It's just we could not score. So, yeah, when you lose 18-10, I mean, that's not the defensive fault, in my opinion. All right, now, biggest hole on defense was our nickel corner. For the past 2 games, teams have been attacking D. Alford. And once D. Alford went out, Hamilton came in, and he was even worse. And, yeah, they were cooking over there to the point that all they were doing, it seemed like all the teams are going to line up their best wide receiver in the slot and attack the slot receiver. I think that's the game plan. You either run a draw play up the middle or you attack the slot. Cujo says Cosby said that about his current coach. Say what about that current coach? DJ, what up, DJ? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. It sounded for you. That sounded like you don't want to work. I'll give you this sound right here. Appreciate you coming through, Demetrius. All right, let me put up the screen so you guys can see the stats. All right, there we go. I'm good, man. I'm good, Demetrius. Appreciate you coming through. Jay's Overton, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. What up, fam? I see you. Welcome to the stream. The sound for you. Let's get it. Let me go back up. Winston, what's going on, Winston? Make sure you guys check out the eye test every Wednesday. I do. You should, too. Y'all know where to find the link. Let's get it. What up, fam? I see you. Shaka said, Terry really needs to swing for the fences. Oh, no. I read that one already. Big UGA fam, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you. Falcons going 10-7, making the divisional, winning the division. I think we'll do better than that. Personally. That's a low bar. If we are 10-7, I might be disappointed. But if we make the playoffs and win the division, I won't be. But record-wise, I expect us to win at least 11 to 12 games. Magnificent Mod Magic Man in the building. He says, smash that like button, subscribe, join, and become a member to get that sexy badge and them 5 emojis. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Magic Man. Winston says 11-6 for the Falcons playing the divisional round. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, and since Magic Man has put that up there, man, I want to give a shout out to all
Magic
the subscribers,
man. 4.84K subs. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the subs, man. It's been a excellent year. And me and Shonda really appreciate you guys on all platforms. For real. It seemed like we're gonna reach our goal. Yeah, we were trying to reach 4,000 before Christmas or New Year's. We're creeping up on 5,000 on YouTube. We're creeping up on 6,500 on TikTok. So thank all of you guys for being a part of the Dixon Way. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hey, we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you guys for real. Demetrius said, we're winning more than 10 games. I still think we're going to win at least 12 or 13 games. Hey, if we win 12 or 13 games, that means a possible number 1 seed, guys. Because if you think about it, we play against the Vikings. We play against the Washington Redskins. Both teams I did not expect to be this good. But the Vikings got the best record in all of football right now. Them in Kansas City. All right. Yeah, Kansas City need to win tonight because they play against the Aints. So we need Kansas City to definitely win tonight. Appreciate that, MP. MP in the building. What's up, Morgan Prime? I see you. Yep. Man, you guys been awesome, man. Thank you guys. For real. Hopefully we close in on 5K soon. I guess we're in the algorithm right now. We really appreciate it, YouTube. Thank you. So yeah, we help keep this thing growing, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. All right. Receiving, guys. We talked about this all last season, guys. Now, we do have a new receiving core. But again, there was a lot of talk going around the Falcons fan base saying that Drake London was not a number one receiver. That we didn't have a number one receiver. That people were looking at Drake London and Darnell Mooney and just like, okay, did we overpay for Darnell Mooney? Is Drake London, did we overreach on a draft pick for Drake London? Everybody was down on Kyle Pitts, but look at that, man. Look at that game by our wide receiving core, man. What a freaking game. What a game. Guys, look at that, guys. Drake London looking like the light-skinned Roddy White. I mean, Drake was at, we need a possession, throw it to Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 35, throw it to Drake. I mean, hey, and then Darnell Mooney, whenever we needed a long game, Darnell Mooney is so fast and he run precise routes. Oh my goodness, man, that guy knows how to get open. He know how to get open. He know how to sit in the zone. You know what I'm saying? They run the zone. He know how to sit down in a certain area or run to the spot where he needs to be. The only little mark that's on there is the one he dropped that was butt naked wide open. You know, outside of that, man, you got a lot of people say that Darnell Mooney is number one wide receiver. I think him and Drake are equal. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm not going to put those guys against each other or nothing like that. I think they're both equal in skill. Darnell is faster. And Drake got the jump ball big boy skill. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice contrast. I know a lot of people said, should we go after Adams? No. I don't need Adams, bro. I need Crosby, but I don't need Adams. I don't need Adams at all. And not in the slightest. Our wide receiver core is straight. Shout out to Cardale Hodges, man. Shout out to Cardale Hodges, man. Got 2 touchdowns on the season. One with the special teams that we needed last week. So basically, he done had 2 game-winning touchdowns for the Falcons in back-to-back weeks. Shout out to Cordell, man. Shout out to Cordell. Yeah, that's what I feel too, Atlanta Dog. Drake and Mooney are 1A and 1B, for real. Whichever way you want to call it. 1A and 1B. All right. Magic Man said trade Pitts sooner than later. He's just as invisible this year as he was last year. Well, he woke up. He was not invisible last game. So I'm gonna give Kyle Pitts his props. Unicorn power in the chat. Tramp stamp power in the chat. I'm gonna give Kyle Pitts his propers. You know what I'm saying? This is what we asked from Kyle Pitts. If Kyle Pitts can give us this and open up the middle of the field and be a safety valve, because we know that Kirk Cousins does excellent with pass catching tight ends. He just had to run the routes and do the work. You know, that's it. Maybe throw in an occasional block or two. But yeah. Great game by Kyle Pitts, man. I can't say 7 receptions. He only missed 1, guys. He only had 8 targets and caught 7 passes, so he was on it. Kyle Pitts was on it, man. No drops, none of that. You know what I'm saying? That one that he did drop, I think it was past the fence. So, good job by Pitts, man. Excellent job by Pitts. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at Darnell Mooney. He got 16 targets and got 9 receptions. I like my guys when they barely miss any catches. Like, look at Drake London. 13 targets, 12 receptions. Anything get near him, it's like Velcro. Give me that. You feel me? It's like, give me that. All right, Demetrius said if we were to trade Pitts, we'd have to see what we could get back. But here's the thing, man. It doesn't really work like baseball or, you know, your signing bonus automatically goes all the way on your salary cap. So just depends on, you know, what the deal is. The thing is Kyle Pitts is going into his contract year. So he got a team option next year. So I understand when people say that. But right now we don't have another pass catching tight end, to be honest. So now if I could get, they told me I can get Crosby. You know, whatever I had to trade plus Pitts to get Crosby, then yeah, I'm doing that. Because Crosby is playing like a defensive player of the year candidate. You stick him on the other side with Cordell, with Judon over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we cooking with grease. That guy's a disruptor of offense. You have to double team him. So yeah, that would be on my wish list more so than Hassan Reddick, because I think that guy just want to win. So he might not come over here demanding all this money, this and the third. He just want to win. He been on the Raiders. He's just been losing. Hassan Reddick wants to get paid. I get it. I'm not going to begrudge that man for not getting it. Morgatron Prime said tramp stamp power. Yeah, we need more pass rushers for real. We need more pass rushers for real, for real. Hold on, let me scroll up because I missed some of you guys' messages. Winston Thornton from the eye test says, people forget that Mooney was drafted by Chicago to be the #1 wide receiver. What he's doing here is in a better situation, and it should be expected. I hear you. I saw that stat when he came over, that he was the most missed wide open receiver in all the league last season. It was like he was open and Justin Fields would miss him like 57% when he was wide open. So when you go back and look at the film and they showed that, go back and look at it, you see him winning a lot. Dude runs some really good routes, and he's a speedy wide receiver, so he takes advantage of, you know, them giving that 5-yard cushion. But even when they up on him, man, he has no wasted moment in his route running, man. He is quick and concise, to the point. Boom, none of that coming up. Oh, no, none of that. None of that. He coming straight at you full speed. Boom, hit you like that. Or, now, I'm going to tell you one thing, man. Drizzy Drake has got that AI crossover down, bro. It was another one Drake crossed him up and went for about, was that his longest? I think that was his longest when he got 13. But he hit him with the crossover, faked inside, went to the outside, and Kirk hit him on the dime. See, they getting that chemistry together, right? He know what Drake gonna do now. He know what the play's supposed to be. He know how Drake run it now. So he putting that thing on them before they even turn around. By the time they turn around, boom, catch it with your hands. That's the only thing I'll say about Darnell Mooney. He kind of lets the ball get to his body a little bit. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, some of those balls may bounce off of him. But yeah, Drake is a finger catcher. You know what I'm saying? He catches all fingers, bro. That thing rarely get to a palm of his hands. He literally catches the ball with his fingers. Boom, and secure and just put a vice grip on it like an eagle. You know what I'm saying? Or a vulture. Oh, my bad, like a falcon. Excuse me, what I'm talking about. Like a falcon. He grabbed that thing with his talons and stick them talons in the ball. That's it. It ain't going nowhere. Oh, Shonda just put in, yep, and that's a good question, babe. That's an absolutely excellent question. The Falcons seem like they're more in control when Kirk Cousins is running the offense in a no huddle. When they take Zach Robinson out of the equation, you say, hey, let me get this. I feel comfortable. I know what plays my players like to run. They know what plays I like to run. We're just going to go down the field and score. Guys, please make sure you vote on that, because that is an excellent question right there. I do think that we need to integrate some more no huddle into our offense to let Kirk Cousins cook. So, yeah, I do agree with you, Winston, on that Darnell movie. All right, my wife said she's going to say something. Did she say it already? Hold up. Let me go. We can draft. Well, I understand that, Magic Man, but we need a tight end this season. You know what I'm saying? But we can't really spend a high pick on the tight end no more, man. We got pressing like pass rusher, right tackle. Pass rusher is only more important. Pass rusher is only more important because since we threw for 509 yards, it was bad pass protection. And you know what, man? The pass protection was not that bad. Even though we gave up 4 sacks, it wasn't that bad. The thing is, man, once they start blitzing stuff like that, you got to be able to recognize we could actually block their 4 down linemen. They had to send 5 to get consistent pressure. And Kirk burnt them with some hot routes. So you got to be able to have that communication with those hot routes, and your wide receiver and your quarterback got to be on one page. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, a lot of this was because we didn't play preseason, and we were still in preseason mode. I know Coach hate to hear that, but when my quarterback says after the game, when they ask him, what's the difference between game 1 and now, and he says, look, I haven't played football in such and such many months. I didn't get to play in the preseason outside of practice, and you can't simulate playing real football minutes against an opposition. That's not nothing against our guys, but playing in practice against your own guys is not the same as playing against someone that's of the opposite team. And I needed the reps to get ready for the season. So I'm just working through that. He said what we're saying. He just didn't throw his coach under the bus. You know what I'm saying? That's all. He's saying exactly what we were saying. Yeah, shout out to Kirk, man. Shout out to the Kirk swag surfing. Ah, man, come on, man. That sound supposed to be working. All right, dog it. Hold on, let me do something and come right back. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if that helped it. All right, let me go up, see if I miss any more chats. All right, Demetrius Jeffrey says, if we were to trade Pitts, we would have to see what we could get back. I wonder what we could have to give up. What we had to give up to get a pass rusher. Again, man, if the Raiders going to sell, I would love Crosby. And then Crosby plays against the Raiders again, comes back home, and everybody hug him. They give him a, you know what I'm saying, a standing ovation. and we whoop them 30-10, yeah, I would love that. I would absolutely love it. I don't need no more offensive pieces. Look, we're one pass rusher away, guys, in my opinion, for being a legitimate threat to win the whole thing. I really feel like that, guys. Am I capping? Is that facts or cap? Put it in the chat, man. Is that facts or cap? I feel like we're one pass rusher away for being a legitimate. I mean, like, we're already a playoff contender, but I'm talking about a Super Bowl contender. We had another pass rusher on the other side of Judon. I feel like a Crosby or something like that. Hassan Reddick with his head straight. I mean, right now, man, I don't even want Hassan Reddick. I would rather have Crosby just because he's playing and dominating. I don't know if Hassan Reddick is even healthy, to be honest. I don't even know if he's healthy. Xavier McKinney at Defensive Player of the Year? No. Jesse Bates. Mooney was ranked 15th out of receivers. We're creating separation. Okay, Atlanta Dog. Is that this season or last season before he came? Magic Man says the Falcons need to stop running all their run plays out of shotgun. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. Yes. Oh, there's the Sounders. There we go. Facts on facts. Christy Lewis said that's how you utilize a tight end position. That's what I'm talking about, Chrissy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's Saturday for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you, Chrissy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to go over everybody's chat. So if you said something, I ain't got to it, I'm gonna get to it. I promise. All right. Morgatron Prime said, facts, Larry. Preseason reps are important. They are. Chrissy Lewis also asked, so what do we need more? A defensive end or outside linebacker more? I would say a combo guy like Crosby. I really think we need a defensive end. We need somebody that the defense, especially in 3-4, we need someone who can occupy two people. Right now, we're not doing it. Judon does sometime, but if it comes for, imagine if we had Judon and Crosby on the same side. Who you gonna block? They're gonna run the other way. They're gonna run the other way, and they're gonna run the other way, and they're gonna move the pocket. They're gonna sprint pocket. So whatever side they're on, they're gonna sprint pocket to the other side. I'm telling you. Cujo says, Kirk trying to get Tony Wrestler good size by the swag surfer. Wait, you talking about this? No. My bad. Hey, that's a little low. Yes, sir. Had to add that sounder too. Motivational Monday. That's right. I'm ready for another dub too, man. It's gonna be a long time, man. It already seemed like we've been waiting forever. After that win, man, I'm ready to play. I'm really ready to play. All right, so on defensive, Jesse Bates, I think, had the most tackles on the team. Yeah, he did. He had 8 tackles. K. Ellis had 7. A lot of missed tackles too, but they didn't show that on there. J.D. Beltran, rookie, we understand, 5th round rookie. He did about as good as he could. Luckily, they didn't call the face mask. A nugget, guys, a nugget for that game. That was the exact same crew that was with the Kansas City game. So when I tell you that was a makeup call, that literally was a makeup call, guys. Okay? I'm just saying. It was a makeup call. And I'll take it. I'll take it. Now Tampa Bay know how we feel when they cheated us when Grady sacked Tom Brady. They say roughing the passer. We need to get more consistency out of Troy Anderson. That's what you meant, Troy Anderson. Well, Troy Anderson was hurt. And it's funny, man, we missed Troy Anderson in that game. Beltran is actually worse than Troy Anderson. But he's a rookie, so I understand that. Yeah, when you throw a rookie up against, you know what I'm saying, a good offensive team like that, it's going to be some trouble. They're going to attack you. And that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. And, you know, I don't blame them. I mean, it is what it is. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. Morgatron Prime said facts. Winston said facts. Oh, last season? Okay, Atlanta dog. Hey, that's almost top 10, so that's top 20 in getting open. Yeah, Mooney gets open. What's up, Miss Pam? I see you, cuz. Welcome back to the stream. It sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I like that everybody greeting each other. That's what I'm talking about. That good, positive energy. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah. AJ Terrell, 4 tackles, 3 solo. Justice Simmons only 3 tackles, all of solo, but one of them was in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have that many tackles for loss. And see, that's why I need to see my linebackers, man. I need my linebackers and my defensive linemen having tackles for loss. Big Grady had 5 tackles, 3 solo. Rugeroro with limited minutes had 3 tackles, 1 solo. I think he had a pass back down too. So yeah, Rugeroro getting a little active finally since he was activated. Hopefully we can see more of him. But yeah. Hold up, man. Wasn't Patrick Kearney number 98? No, that was 97. Excuse me. Patrick Kearney was on number 97. All right, so yeah, David Aminata only had 2 tackles. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. We got to have, like, look, David or Grady have to demand a double team so our linebackers are free. Because the offensive linemen or help chip blocking are going straight to the second level. So it's kind of hard for our linebackers to stay clean. Now, do they need to know how to shed blocks better? Yes, 100%. But it's a front 7 thing more so than just the middle linebackers on the run defense. All right. Yeah, Beltran ain't bad. I mean, look, man, he's a rookie. He's light in caboose also. He looked more like safety size than linebacker size. But he's in the same mode as Troy, just not as athletic and as fast. But yeah, hopefully Troy will be back. I saw that Nate Landerman is coming off, can be activated. So he might be activated this week, guys. That'll be a really good thing. Antonio Hamilton Sr., man. Oh my goodness. This dude with barbecue chicken. Hopefully, you know, we can hide him more. Our secondary has been really good, man. And we've been playing double high safeties. So nobody's really going deep. Have you guys noticed that? Nobody's really going deep on the Falcons. Why? Because we got the 2 best safety combo in all of football. They're like, nah, we'll rather just dink and dunk or slant across the middle, attacking our linebackers or the nickel corner. That's what they've been attacking. They will not go vertical. Very rarely have they gone vertical. Matter of fact, I would guess that that Pittsburgh pass just before the halftime is probably the longest pass against. I think we got like the 3rd best rate of teams going down the field against us, or lack thereof, in the NFL. So yeah. Atlanta Dog said Jesse Bates is a cookie monster. You ain't never lied, bro. I ain't playing with no rookie. I'll take your cookie. Hey, man, Jesse Bates, man, had 2 punch-outs. He looking like Peanut Tillman out there, doing everything he can. They won't throw it his way. So he like, let me cause a turnover in another way. He had 2 forced fumbles. One recovered by the Falcons. The other recovered by the whoever the heck we played. Tampa Bay, yeah. So yeah, the second time they was like, oh, we looking for it now. He probably went on sidelines, guys, I'm gonna punch it out. You be ready. And Kay Ellis was Johnny on the spot to get that recovery. So yeah. Ms. Pam said that would be a plus if he can start against the Panthers. It definitely would. With Nate Lehman, it definitely would. Side note, can we just crown the Kansas City Hurricanes or the Miami Chiefs? Yeah, nobody's going to beat the Canes and the rest. Facts. Facts on, for real, for real. I'm surprised that the Canes weren't number 2, though. Maybe everybody looked at it like that was kind of fugazi, so we'll put them up there. I'm surprised that the Bulldogs didn't move up, even though they didn't lose. That was kind of weird, too. But whatever. It's all right. Like I said, man, I don't care about style points. I just want to win. Obviously, Alabama didn't get the message. But, again, I can't worry about Alabama. I really wanted them to run the table. That's what I wanted them to do, so we can beat them in the SEC championship. But, all right, whatever. It's more confusion now. It was a whole bunch of confusion in college football. But, yeah, with the Falcons overall, guys, I think we still need pass rush help. Matthew Judon, in my opinion, is doing a great job. Larry, okay. Go in the room. Go to mama. Go to mama. Go mama. I think Matthew Judon is doing about as good as he can. But we need some help on the other side, man. We're not getting pass rush. And Grady Jarrett slimming down has not paid dividends. I know he's coming back off of injury, so that's why I've been giving him grace on it. But we definitely need more out of Grady. We expect more. I know he expects more of himself. I think we'll get it. All right, guys, this game right here, man, with the Carolina Panthers, man, this is an absolute trap game. If I ever seen a trap game before, this is it. The Falcons go into Carolina, who has beaten us the last 2 years in Carolina. Let's don't forget that. A lot of Falcon fans is just overlooking this game like, oh, it's Carolina. Dubs in the chat already before we even step on the field in Charlotte. And I'm telling you guys, this game right here is just like the Alabama Vandy game. It's exactly like the Alabama Vandy game. Or the Georgia versus Kentucky game. It is the Georgia versus Kentucky game, and you better do everything you can to win this game. This is going to be the most important game of the season. Why? Because I anticipate the Saints losing tonight. I also anticipate the Buccaneers losing next week because I think they got Kansas City also. So, if those two teams lose, we win. We're not in a virtual tie anymore. We're in clean control of the division. Clean control of the division. And on a 3-game win streak. So, yeah, winning this game right now, man, to get a 3-game win streak would be huge for the psyche of the team. Just to show, hey, this is our division, and we're going to put a stranglehold on it. Now, we do have Tampa Bay in a couple of weeks, but this is our time to take control of this division. Yeah, Alabama and Tennessee lost. Yep, Alabama and Tennessee lost, and Missouri. Yeah, it was a lot of upsets. Texas became Texas stayed number 1 even though they didn't win. I didn't play. So yeah. Hold on. Let me see what Miss Pam said. Hold on. Whoops. Sorry. Miss Pam said, Larry, I feel Coach Raheem will have them ready and they understand the assignment that is winning the South. I hope so, Miss Pam. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that victory to kind of linger like what happened with Alabama with beating Georgia, where they were thumping their chest all week and thought they could just roll the ball out there and beat Vandy. Shout out to Vanderbilt media people who played what Nick Saban said. Every game is hard in the SEC except for at Vandy. Every road game is hard in the SEC outside of Vandy. So yeah, they played that at the end of the game. That goes hard right there. But shout out to Breezy and his nephew being a part of that team who made history right there. That team will forever be known, forever be famous. They're going to be having 25-year reunions of that team. I promise you. But yeah, back to the Falcons. Magic Man said Falcons 31-10 over the Panthers. I hope so. I hope so. Morgatron Prime said, facts, Larry, cannot take them lightly. Panthers may not be the best team in the league, but got to take them seriously. Yeah. Now, there's word on the street that Bryce Young might start against us. Just because they beat us last year with Bryce Young. I hope they start Bryce Young. I really do. I really hope they start Bryce Young. For my Falcons' sake. Oh, Tampa playing the Saints next week. Okay, so either one of them lose, it don't matter. Like, the Saints going to lose tonight, and then if they lose to Tampa Bay, they up out of here. They season is done. They talking about fire Dennis Allen. Oh, yeah, they doing all of that. They're doing all that. If the Saints lose 3 in a row, they doing all of that. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Atlanta Dog said Kirk might throw for 600. The funny thing is he would have been close to 600 if Darnell Mooney didn't drop all the passes he dropped. Because Darnell Mooney would have had like close to what Drake had in numbers if he would have dropped those passes. It wasn't just the one that was butt naked. So, yeah. So, yeah. He would have been close to the 600. But either way, man, that's impossible, man. No. Ain't no 600-yarder going on, man. Ain't no 600-yarder. Magic Man said if Bryce Young starts, it's 45-7 Falcons. Oh, my goodness. We talking about a couple pick sixes, Magic Man? Most likely. Demetrius Jeffrey said if Bryce Young starts against us, I predict 2 or 3 cookies. He did. He definitely made it past week 5. In your face, Magic Man. Yeah. Meanwhile, Tua. I hope the young man make the right decision, man. That's all. It's his life, though. Oh, you did real good, Miss Pam. You did real good. You did real good. My cousin had Kirk Cousins, and he sat him on the bench for Caleb Williams. Now, Caleb still gave him 30 points, but I think Kirk Cousins had like 46 or something like that. I don't play fantasy football. That's what he told me. He was like, yeah, I had Kirk on the bench. I was like, your fault. I said, did you win, though? He was like, yeah, but I would have blew him out if I had Kirk starting. I was like, your fault. But yeah, I think the glaring need right now is pass rush, just like it was during the draft. Now, a lot of people will say, well, that's why we should have got a pass rusher right now. And you know what, guys? I see what you're saying, but I don't want to be one hit away for having, you know what I'm saying? Like, we would have still had Taylor Heineke. I wouldn't want to be one hit away for having Taylor Heineke in the game. I just don't feel good with that. No. So yeah. Maybe the Falcons could, make a trade to get some pass rush. We did free up $11 million. So we do have wiggle room. But as long as the price is not steep, like draft pick wise, we need to go after a pass rusher. Like the guy Mike Tannenbaum on Get Up, he was like, look, man, while the Falcons don't stop here, you guys got some magic right now. I would go all in. You already went all in with Kirk Cousins, Simmons, and Judon. You might as well keep going and go get Hassan Reddick. I don't want to go get Reddick. A, he hasn't played in a while. B, I don't know if he's healthy. And C, unless we can give him a new deal, he's not going to play for us. So why would I do that? I can't do that. And that stadium is so old. Oh my goodness. That stadium is so old. But it's historical. You would never think a stadium like that, the way it's shaped, how it holds in sound, but it's crazy, man. Shout out to the Chiefs fan, Chiefs Kingdom? Yeah, shout out to them guys. Great fan base. Miss Pam said that Thursday night game benefit the league owner. Yeah, it did. It benefit Prime Video too. They're gonna have more viewers just because how good that Thursday night game was. That's the best Thursday night game they ever had. Period. Yeah, exactly. Heineke is trash. We didn't want to deal with that. Someone sat Kirk in a league. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they sat him in the league. Demetrius says, I still think we made a good/great investment with drafting Michael Penix Jr. because there wouldn't have been a better time to draft a quarterback. Yeah. See, here's the thing. If you believe what Terry Fontenot and Coach Raheem said, they do not expect to be a bad enough team to be in the top 10 picking ever again. Now, that's bold words, how much the NFL fluctuates. But again, guys, this goes back to when we drafted Ritter. And people say, well, we needed a quarterback and we didn't have one on the roster. Guys, we could have got Joe Flacco. We could have went and got Heineke. We could have went and got anybody, guys. My philosophy is you never get a quarterback. You don't get a quarterback in the third or fourth round. You go get the quarterback. You don't draft a quarterback until you draft the quarterback or who you feel is the quarterback. Now, if they flop, fine. But the Brock Purdy's is an anomaly. The Tom Brady's anomaly. Right place, right time, stars align, all that good stuff. When I look at it, see, I wanted defender. And I don't even feel like going back to see who I wanted in that draft when we drafted Ritter in the third round. But either way, I just was never sold on him being our franchise quarterback when we drafted him. Now, hindsight's 2020, I understand that. And yeah, I did want Ritter to go in there for Mariota because I definitely was done with Mariota as he threw the ball from his butt and just said, blanket. But yeah, all the questions about Drake, this wide receiver core. I mean, everyone can be better when you have a competent, or more than competent, quarterback, and that's what we have. Kirk Cousins is a vet who is coming off Achilles injury, who thrives on timing and accuracy. And now after the 5th game, I feel like we're out of that preseason feel for him. And I'm not saying we're going to get 500, 400 yards passing every game. Actually, we need more balance, to be honest. If you want to keep it a buck, we need to find some more run balance. You know? And shout out to Bijan, like I said earlier in the stream, of Bijan being an excellent blocker. That's one thing that people undersell him on, man. That dude in pass blocking stood up a lot of guys, and Kirk Cousins does not make that set the franchise record without Bijan Robinson with his blocking. And why are they showing the Chiefs and showing a whole bunch of Falcon plays? Man, ESPN, I can't stand y'all, man. I can't stand y'all stinking butt. All right. All right, but yeah. Overall, man, Mike Evans obviously caught 2 touchdowns, so he was going crazy. But the yardage, it wasn't no deep balls or nothing like that thrown on us, man. He only had 5 catches for 62 yards. Everybody was like, Baker was killing us, man. Baker was running better than he was throwing, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll say this. Baker was very efficient with his pass and his run. We only got 1 sack on him. So, yeah, if anything, if the Falcons going to get trade and try to upgrade this team, it has to be pass rush. But if they do, if we get somebody like Crosby or something like that, man, or Hassan Reddick, I don't think we got the money. But if we were able to do it some way, somehow, the Falcons would be legitimate contenders for the Super Bowl in the NFC. Look at the San Francisco 49ers, 2-3. Look at all these teams that you thought were going to be in the mix or not. Look at the surprise Washington Commanders and the Vikings, the biggest surprise of the entire NFL season. Sam Darnold. 5-0 Vikings. Wow. That's going to be a much harder game with Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota, as they have one of the best defenses in all of football. I think they got like 4 or 5 sacks last night. We got 4 or 5 sacks for a whole team for the whole season. I repeat, I think the Vikings had like 4 sacks yesterday. We got about 5 sacks for the entire season as a team. Yeah, so pass rush is definitely a need for the Atlanta Falcons. And always will be. Hold on, let me go back up. I see the chat popping, man. Thank all you guys for coming through. Let's go. Cheese, what's up, Cheese? What's going on? Marty McFly in the building. He in the future over there in Europe. What up? What up, Cheese? I see you, fam. Miss Pam said, I feel like we'll draft a pass rusher. I hope so, Miss Pam, but we keep dodging them. Maybe we will. I would hope so, but right now, I'm just talking about like for a trade. I mean, really and truthfully, there's 2 holes on this team right now. Right tackle and pass rusher. Pass rusher is the most apparent hole. Second biggest hole is right tackle. We know it. It is what it is. Yeah. But those are the two glaring. Like, it's defensive. Well, it can be a outside linebacker too, but pass rusher, either defensive lineman or outside linebacker, right tackle, and then middle linebacker. Those are our needs in that order. Our biggest needs. Demetri said, I'm so happy we got rid of Heineke. He had to go. Yeah, it was Ritter 1, Ritter 2. It was thing 1 and thing 2, basically. In the Cat in the Hat book. Just imagine we haven't drafted Bo Nix. Yeah, mid J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, I mean, look. I definitely didn't want Bo Nix, man. I knew he was captain check down. So, no, I knew that. That was just like drafting Ritter again, in my opinion. A little bit better athletically, though, Bo Nix. But he never shows up for the big game, so maybe Sean Payton can coach that in him. Sean Payton's a heck of a coach. Half my section went home after Kirk threw that interception. Miss Pam, we saw it on the screen. I was disappointed, but I did say on the stream, if you go back and look at the watch-along, I said, we still got time. First, I was like, and that's the dang gonna get. But then I looked, I was like, all right, we still got our timeouts. If we get a stop right here, even if they score a field goal, we can win it with a touchdown. And mind you, they didn't even run the ball. They were trying to be stupid and passing the ball. Thank you. Then get a penalty, go back. Now they trying to pass it. They basically did what we did in the Super Bowl instead of running the ball. So I appreciate them being stupid. I was like, watch they come out and do a play action. And they did it. So Falcons took advantage of it. And great job by Kirk Cousins. Great job by Grady to get in the coin flip. And we got that ball and we walk it out. Cordell Hodges ran away from everybody. I mean, put on the afterburners. What a pass by Kirk Cousins. He put it on the outside shoulder and basically led him to the spin move. Because he got hit as he caught it. But Kirk threw it to the outside, so it helped him spin. So as soon as he spin, boom, he was gone. And he put that foot in the ground. He split all the defenders, man. What a great way to walk it off. I do not like it when players just let the ball out of their hands. Because we done seen so many times that players do it at the 1 yard line, thinking they scored. And then it becomes a touchback. So I would rather you throw it against the wall or kick it or whatever you're going to do. Or just hand it to the referee. But don't just let it down on the ground. That's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I think I covered that question. Yeah, when he threw that interception, yeah, everybody dipped out. Yeah, they showed it on the TV. Everybody started fouling out. You know what I'm saying? When Davis made that touchdown. Yeah, pass rush, either linebacker or defensive end, definitely on the list. This weekend game would be Bijan coming out party. All right, Miss Pam. I'm thinking this is a cookie fest. I'm saying Bates and Simmons both get cookies. And AJ finally don't drop a cookie. Man, how did AJ drop those cookies? Like, that ball was right in his hand. That ball was right in his hand. He went, ball hit right off his hand. I was like, oh my goodness. You can't get no easier pick than that, AJ. Demetri said Kirk looking way better than Aaron Rodgers. He is this season. The Jets just can't catch a break. It ain't catching a break. It's just the Jets being the Jets. Demetri said, that's ESPN for you. They stay showing us no love. Facts. Chrissy says ESPN would never give us respect. We perform better than as an underdog. Facts. Facts, Christy. Facts. The Aints versus the Bucks come on at 1 p.m. and then the Falcons come on at 3:25. Oh, they moved that game up. Okay. All right, cool. Wow, they moved it. It wasn't 1 o'clock. I could have sworn it was 1 o'clock before. All right, either way, that's awesome. All right, so we get to watch the Bucks and the Aints beat each other, and then we come in and we got it. We cannot take this team lightly, guys. I'm not saying put some rat traps around the locker room and nothing like that, but I'm serious, man. We cannot take this team lightly. For real, for real. We cannot take this team lightly. Thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Bo Nix is doing great right now. You say you can't type. All right, guys. Yeah, make sure you guys check out the Lady Birds tonight at 8 p.m. on AFN. Yep. Link is in the preferred content creator section on the front page of YouTube. Yep. The entire league wishes they got Jaden Daniels. I know the Bears did, but Caleb Williams is starting to come out of his little funk. You know, the rookie Hayes. He's starting to get better, so it's all right. But yeah, Jaden Daniels is absolutely amazing. Like, he's actually doing better. Magic Man is AFN. It's in the preferred section. It's in the preferred section. Yeah, let's look on the preferred section on the front page. And it's on AFN. Atlanta Falcons Network. It was 4 o'clock all along. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I missed that. I gotta make sure I got the right time. Gotta make sure I got the right time. All right, so we're obviously on a primetime game just because, you know, we're leading the division now. Good foresight by the NFL. Good foresight by the NFL to put it like that. But it definitely ain't on because of Carolina. But yeah, man, this is a huge trap game, guys. I do not want to win the games that we did in the fashion we did and lay an egg against Carolina. If that's the case, you shouldn't even win those and win the games you're supposed to. Because the good teams take care of the teams you're supposed to. So you want to be considered a good team, you know what I'm saying? Not just with your fan base, but throughout the league. You got to handle the teams that you're supposed to. You have to. Can't play around. Carolina already, you cannot play around. So I'm looking for the Falcons to come out. I think this is when the defense really have a game right here, either versus Andy Dalton or Bryce Young. Either one, man. I'm looking for at least 2 cookies. This is a get-right game for our defense. You know what I'm saying? Offense, I still need you guys to execute. Go down the field like a hot knife through butter. And let's get this dub, man. I wouldn't say root on the Chiefs tonight. I would say root for the Saints to lose. We need the Saints to lose, go on a 2-game losing streak. Yeah, I'm petty like that. We need the Aints to go on a 2-game losing streak so they can fall back in the division and get more and more despair. The Rise Up tour bus to Charlotte is sold out. That's what's up, guys. If you're gonna go to any road game as a Falcon fan, make sure you check out the Rise Up tour bus, man. The Rise Up tour is going out to Vegas also. I think they're riding the train, right? Like, some gonna fly. I'm sure Miss Pam gonna fly. Are you riding the train with them, Miss Pam? I heard y'all gonna ride on the train over to Vegas. Woo. Man, I ain't doing nothing but flying if I go to Vegas, man. That's a nice flight coming into Vegas also. Always smooth. Never really no turbulence. Cause it's usually like smooth and cool coming into Vegas. No rain, you know what I'm saying? So no clouds to really, you know, shake anything. Yes, sir. Magic Man with that alert. But guess what, guys? Tomorrow we got Hawks preseason basketball. So yeah, while the regular season starts in 17 days, the Hawks preseason starts tomorrow, guys. So you got to make sure and tune in tomorrow as we have Hawks preseason. Hopefully we see a lot of Zachary Richachet. Okay, so Miss Pam said that New Orleans is for a train trip one way and then fly back home. I got you. Get back home to work. Yeah, quicker to do that. You say you flying to Vegas. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What did I think about the Knicks getting Cat? I think it was a lateral move. I don't think it really improved them. I mean, you got a taller dude. Larry, you got a taller dude to do exactly what Randall do. He want to shoot jumpers, occasionally drive to the bucket. Pretty good at rebounding, but not really good at defense. I don't think it helped either team outside of shedding contracts, you know. So yeah. I mean, it's a different feel. I think both players were hurt when they got traded. Both of them looked like they were hurt when they got traded. So I don't know. On paper, the Knicks look unstoppable. On paper. But again, I know that what I haven't seen out of Cat in the playoffs, and that being stepping up. The good thing is he don't have to be the dude. Jalen Brunson, that's his team. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting. But I don't care about the Knicks. I'm worried about my Hawks. I need Zachary Richachet to be the undisputed Larry Scott Dixon III. Come on, man. Go to your mama. She calling you. Go to your mama. I need Zachary Richachet to be the undisputed Rookie of the Year. I need him to be the undisputed Rookie of the Year. Like, I'm talking about averaging 17 to 19 points per game. I'm talking about being Klay Thompson 2.0 like they project him to be. That's what I need Zachary Richachet to be. Zach attack. I need it, man. I need Zach to be that dude. I need us to have a real big three. Because ain't nobody really talking about Zach. So, playing with Trey is definitely going to make his life easier. I'm really intrigued on how we're going to use Dyson Daniels on his team, whether he starts or not. Hopefully, we give him enough minutes to actually be effective. But yeah, that all goes to Coach Quinn and his rotation. The good thing is Coach Quinn talked a lot about Dyson Daniels throughout preseason. But yeah, guys, let's see. Early prediction for the Hawks? It depends, Magic Man. I don't know. 41-41 at the max, 45 wins. But that's if Zach is just, 14 points a game, something like that. A good role player. But if Zach is an undisputed, like, Rookie of the Year and give me, like, 18 per, because you know what 18 per mean. 18 per mean, like, he'll pop up and get me 25 dang on every 4 games or something like that. And then he might get, like, a 16-point game. And then get me a 22-point game. And then get me a 30-point game. And then get me a 17-point game. and then get me a 14, a 16, a 18. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, guys. So if Zach could come in and I see him get me a 30-point game one time this season as a rookie, oh, we got something. We got something. But it all depends on, man. I'm rooting for the kid. I know I didn't want to draft him at first, but the more and more I see this kid, the work ethic I seen him, you know what I'm saying, working out, trying to get stronger, and he needs to get stronger. But he's doing that on his own in the offseason. He's working with Kyle Korver. Him and Dyson Daniels coming in early, working with Kyle Korver, trying to improve their jumper. And everybody's saying, man, this kid's shooting the lights out in training camp. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait for what the Hawks are going to do, man. We're going to see it tomorrow. Hopefully they play Zach and Dyson tomorrow, significant minutes. I want to see it because we only got to see one game with Zach in Summer League, you know? So I really want to see Zach. And we got all the games scheduled, guys, for preseason. So make sure you tune in during preseason and the regular season. We got everything scheduled out until dang on February for the Hawks wise. Pending what my Bulldogs do in the college playoffs, of course. Of course. But I want to thank all you guys coming in. Again, I think the biggest glaring need on this team is pass rush as it was coming into the draft. Also, middle linebacker help against the run. Our defensive linemen need to get more stout because offensive linemen are, starting off on them and peeling off the defensive line and going to our safeties and linebackers. So when I go back and look at it, we got to be kind of fair to our linebackers. We ain't got nobody up there right now occupying two people at all times. And when you're running a 3-4, you kind of need that big haul like Haloti Nada, you know what I'm saying, in the middle. Like Vita with Tampa Bay. You need that big dude in the middle that's going to occupy to keep those linebackers clean. And right now, we just don't have that. We don't. We got a lot of guys that, athletic, have some ability, but yeah, we don't have that big hog in the middle that's going to demand two guys to block them. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jaden Carter or Jordan Davis. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nobody like that. So yeah, this all depends on like what type of system and what type of personnel you got. But what we have, and we making the best what we do on offense and defense. So I'll give the coaches some Magic Man, that's a little high. The only team that reached 50 wins last season were the Boston Celtics. So when I'm looking at recent trends, I can't say the Hawks get 50 wins. If the Hawks get 50 wins, oh my goodness. Hawks get 50 wins, that means the top 3 team, no less. Top 2 team in the East. Because Boston Celtics is the only team that had over 50 wins in the East last year. So there's that. So when I look at it, man, it's just like, hey, I hope you're right, Magic Man. I hope you're right. Demetrius said 52 to 50. Guys, I hope both of you guys are right. I really do. But again, that's going to be a tough record, guys. The East is better now. The East is better. All right, before we go, man, they got the Hemi Awards. Now, I saw ESPN put a tweet out asking who should win the Hemi Award. Obviously, it should be Kirk Cousins. So they had Kirk Cousins. They had Patrick Surtain. Who else did they have? I can't remember the rest, but it don't matter. Kirk Cousins should win. Lamar Jackson, yeah. Lamar Jackson and who else? I'm forgetting the last guy, but either way, it should be Kirk Cousins get the Hemi Award. Plain and simple. He don't win it, it's a farce. It's an absolute farce. It's 509 reasons why Kirk Cousins should win. Facts, Magic Man. Facts. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kirk Cousins, man, for doing that. I do not expect to see anything close to that. Matter of fact, I don't expect Kirk Cousins to throw over 400 yards this season, to be honest. If Kirk Cousins throws 300, 350, and we have a balanced attack, Bijan have around 80 to 90 yards rushing and around 50 yards receiving, 50 to 60 yards receiving. Algiers come in with about 50 yards rushing, about 10 yards receiving. That's kind of the team that I'm looking at. That's the kind of team I'm looking at. Nah, man. You say Kirk will change. I say I swag. I say I swag, I Kirk, dog. No, wrong sound. I got to remember where it's at. Let's go, man. I swag, I Kirk. Magic Man says, I'll just say it now. I was wrong about Kirk Cousins. Hey, man, look, I'm looking at Kirk Cousins like Chris Chandler of the 1998 Falcons. I said it when we got him, and I'm going to stand on that. I feel like Kirk Cousins could be our Chris Chandler. Very good regular season quarterback that takes a ragtag bunch to Biscayne Boulevard, excuse me. We actually passed Biscayne Boulevard, not the seedy part, but we did get on Biscayne when we were down there in Miami. We just didn't go all the way down the road. No, never Chris Miller. No, never Chris Miller. Never Chris Miller. Chris Miller is the reason why we didn't keep Favre. Jerry Glanville and his infinite wisdom thought that, we don't need him. Chris Chandelier. My bad. Chris Miller is going to be fine. Yeah. That's why the number 4 is cursed, forever cursed in the Hawks uniform. I would never take the number 4. I'd be like, nope, not going to be able to do. But yeah, man, having 59 passes and 18 carries is not a recipe for winning mostly. But we need every pass and we need every yard this game to win the game. So whatever work. I don't like the tomfoolery running early. You say, of course you love Glanville for that. You're a Packer fan. Of course you love that. But I absolutely do not like the tomfoolery we tried with Darnell Mooney. I don't like it, especially early in the game. It shows a sign of desperation that you feel like you got to trick somebody and do some type of tomfoolery early in the game to get the win. Nah, don't do that. I don't like that. That's when you're trying to be too cute. But hey, man, I can't say anything bad about Zach Robinson today because, hell, when you have a quarterback that throws 509 yards, you pretty much got to shut your face. Caleb McGarry back in, and we passed mostly instead of run blocking, and it showed, 4 sacks, loss of 32 yards. But that's a work in progress. Hopefully the offensive line can get to going and mashing against Carolina Panthers, who are pretty stout on the defensive line also. Pretty stout on the defensive line. Magic Man said last year Falcons team had no fight back. Definitely didn't have the pieces to do it. It's definitely a different team this year. I agree, man. When you come back in the fashion that you did, guys, when you come back and win games in improbable ways, when all the teams had like 98% chance to beat you, and you come back and win those games, man, that's something magical, man. You believe in magic, and I hope you do. I mean, for real, man. That's some magical stuff. Can we keep it? Are we living on the edge? Yes. But what Kirk Cousins has shown, at least in this early regular season, is if you give an opportunity to beat you, he's going to beat you. And we definitely need a lot of that coming around here in this Falcon organization. We needed that, man. And the confidence. Koo missed 2 field goals, but I knew he wasn't going to miss that 52-yarder, man. Koo looked locked in. He had the stone face. I was like, yeah, Koo ready. Koo ready. What's up, Dad? I see you. Welcome back to the stream. Sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. All right, guys, we've been at it for about an hour and a half, man. Thank all you guys for coming through. You guys are absolutely awesome. If ain't nobody told you were awesome today, I will. Yep, we appreciate every last one of you guys on every last platform. We are closely closing in on 5K on YouTube. Subscribers closing in on 7K on TikTok. So yeah, really from me and Shonda, from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate all you guys for being a part of the Dixon Way. You know, the growth is amazing, and we just want to grow this thing one sub and one follower at a time. The organic way, the Dixon way. And with that, guys, peace up. A-Town down. Deuces. Let's go Kansas City Chiefs and Reps. Let's go Chiefs and Reps. Beat the Aints. We ain't really rooting for the Chiefs. More so, we root for the Saints to lose. That's how you look at it, Falcon fans. You ain't saying go Chiefs. You're saying beat the Aints. Okay? That's how you got to look at it. And the refs. That's right. That's what you got to do. I don't even know why they don't have the refs in the top right-hand corner or in the middle. You know what I'm saying? They got Derek Carr and Patrick Mahomes, and in the middle of Monday Night Football logo, they should have the ref right on the side, smiling with a flag like, don't test me. Don't test me. What's up, Breezy? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're about to get up out of here, fam, but appreciate you coming through, as always. Shout out to your nephew, too, in Vanderbilt, getting the biggest, you know what I'm saying, victory in the program history. Had Skip Bayless crying on TikTok, on what was it, on tweet? Yeah, on the tweet. He was crying. That's right, beat the Aints. Exactly. We ain't rooting for the Chiefs. We just want the Aints to lose. All right, y'all. Peace.